All the cycles.
Podcast. Spelled backwards.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a... Wait, is that a new episode of Pod Lead'em? That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards, episode by episode, cycle by cycle? I think it is on the Smarizon. I'm JW Crump, and the Ice Princess is a bad princess. She's mean.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and you'll pay for this, Ilya Fahilia.
And I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and all right, children of love, time's up.
Oh, that was my backup if I needed one. It's so perfectly stupid. And we're about halfway through Cycle 21, Episode 7. Boom, brr, 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 brr. The Guy Who Wears Heels. Decent title, actually.
Fine.
It's already happened in the series, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
Sure has.
weird. Or I retitled it, The Guy Who Sleeps Under Diamond Duvets.
Is that what they are? Are they diamonds?
Yes, I finally realized that they were diamonds, and also not sheets. They're like full, like decorative duvets.
And if you sleep under diamonds, that means you have enough money to become part of the Lead'em Pod. You can send us like just a few of those diamonds from that duvet.
Just a couple of loose diamonds.
Ooh, I love a
Ooh.
loose diamond. So click that Clixel and become part of the Lead'em Pod. And while you're at it, why not join that Discord?
Oh my gosh, yes. People
So
are having
much fun.
hot discussions in there. By the way, I looked at our poll from a recent episode where we said, are you bored, sweaty, or horny? Proud to say we're mostly as sweaty and horny.
Oh, good, me.
Yeah. And 9% of
Everyone
people are
in
like,
this chat.
Never bored.
yeah.
Okay, while we're recording and we're talking on the subject, all those people in New York City who said, another rainy weekend? Oh, how sucky. I blame you for the 80 degrees on a Saturday where I had to wear
I blame
pants.
you for climate change and you're whining. Yes, if you in New York, we had an 80-degree Halloween Saturday, and it was the clearest day that's ever. I was in a tank top and shorts.
For a date.
Yeah.
I had literally gotten an email that was like, your energy bill might go up because you're going to need to turn the heat on, as I pressed my air conditioner button.
Thanks, Con Ed. Not timely, I see. So digital art went
I don't
from
need to invoke them, but it's a swirl.
So we're just always doing 2 quotes now.
There's
That's
3.
all we get.
No, there's
Really?
3.
Where was the third?
Yeah,
I only
it was in
noticed the
lowercase.
hairs.
It was in lowercase.
Oh, I
There
don't
was
see
one-
lowercase.
The other problem is they're never showing us full digital art
No.
anymore. They're doing this weird push out.
Yeah.
This was primary colors, all in the hair, eerie, powerful, and smoldering.
Oh, smoldering I didn't see at all.
Because it was the only one that wasn't capitalized.
Yeah, it was all lowercase.
Oh, just like petite models. I don't see them.
I'm going to say that Denzel overfilled the cereal bowl.
Of
Too
Reese's
many
Pieces
Reese's
cereal.
Puffs. Yeah.
I'm going to say that Denzel has overfilled the series
Yes.
of Top Model.
Mhm. Too much.
Y'all, this becomes the Denzel show featuring Mariana and Will. And I just truly didn't expect as a cast member. I thought he was an early boot.
Mhm.
I thought he was someone that had the plot line earlier and then just it faded away.
I thought beard weave, and then 2 episodes later, bye.
Yeah.
I
Because that's all
truly-
the only fun thing that he does is to wear the beard weave.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And I will say this, he's committed to wearing it in panel, even though it's apparently eating his face.
Before we get into having to talk about them, what the hell? And I will lead this question towards JW. What is this shuffleboard-esque table that is so grimy and filthy?
Oh,
And I
do
ask you
thi-
because of it feels very frat house.
Yeah.
Is it not just
absolutely.
shuffleboard?
I think it's one of those. We didn't have one in ours, but I have seen them in WeWork spaces where it's
Oh.
it's not air hockey, but it looks like that. So it's handheld shuffleboard. It's got a name. It's got like a specific name that I don't know. And usually it's got little metal
But it's
pieces.
got sand all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sand?
The problem, yeah. It has
there
to,
was,
that's how the
stayed in
things
this
move.
like insanely, weirdly luxurious Airbnb in the middle of Ohio this summer. It was like somebody watched Clueless and then decorated this like giant house in the middle of Ohio to look like it, but they had one of those in the basement.
Yeah, there was a co-working space. I think it was a WeWork that one of my production offices years ago had, and they had one. The problem with it is that it is the clickiest and clackiest thing you will ever hear, because when those two things, those metal discs connect, it is a thunderous echo of a noise. So it's not great for a co-working space, and probably not great for Top Model's house.
Well, they haven't used it, I think, to play. I think they're just touching it and drinking off of it. This looks like it's become beer pong table.
Oh, sure.
And then we see a CPR-esque kiss in the lover's den. Why are we kissing like this?
Also, I'm going to say, these trees on the wall are too close to these headboards. How many pokety pokes have people gotten in their forehead trying to get up from that bed?
We also have a talking head of Mariana that says, "No one will hurt me." But that could be about anyone or
at
anything at any time.
I do also love for this episode that Shy immediately is like, "So Denzel sucks."
She really correctly diagnoses the difference between Mariana and Denzel very succinctly, which she does throughout 2 full episodes that I watched. I have gotten worried for Shy that the show's like, she's in on what we're trying to produce. We got to get Shy out of this.
So we zip to the CW network where we meet Kelly and Lori Oppenden.
This is our home.
I was so confused for a second about what "this is our home" meant. And I was like, oh, because the show, Top Model, was on the CW.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like Kelly and Lori were roommates in this building.
Well, and I will say, because I did wiki the CW just for fun, that CW marked its formal launch date with the 2-hour premiere of Cycle 7 of Top Model.
Yeah.
So
that's cool, actually.
It really was their flagship show for a very long time.
What a good cycle to, like, premiere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lori Oppenden is the executive VP of the CW Talent and Casting Division.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird about the CW, and maybe people will find this interesting, maybe they won't, but its primetime programming is only 2 hours every night, which unlike every other network, which does 3 hours.
7 to 10 normally, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's very, like, the CW's whole structure is very strange.
To be fair, the CW today is barely a network. Like, they just play shows produced by other... No, Riverdale's done now. They're only really doing shows that are produced by other networks. A lot of Canadian stuff.
I wanted to mention, because she has had a long career as a casting director, here's some of the shows that she has, like, was a casting director for over 10 episodes, and usually it's like 30, 40, 50. Barney Miller, Fish, Rhoda, Hill Street Blues, Cheers, and then some more recent ones, 8 Simple Rules, and also my favorite, Surviving Gilligan's Island, the incredibly true story of the longest 3-hour tour in history.
Wasn't she also involved with the casting of Friends in some way?
Maybe. I didn't see that on the IMDb, but
I know I saw an interview where she talked about it.
She came into this challenge correctly with extremely low expectations.
She sure did. I want to quickly share a screen, though. So she eventually retired because she, was old. This picture, it's not much.
8 Simple Rules was her last show, actually.
Yeah. This was her successor. Please tell me this is not the same woman.
So Lori cloned herself.
This is a time-traveling situation.
I'm wild.
Goes back, gets her younger self, brings her up to the future.
Because in 2020, she retired, and Dana Theodoratos is the same woman 20 years before. It's wild.
Literally just lost the feather bangs, and that is...
Yeah. Wow.
That's... Lori was like, I know how to cast
as her successor.
Okay, this is where we get to talk about this. I'm so glad you said this. If you're listening, casting directors, you need to jump ahead like 4 minutes because I'm about to go on a rant.
Woo.
Casting directors are the laziest people in the industry. And Lori Oppenden basically says that in an interview. She's like, well, this person was kicking around, so we thought her. And then someone knew this other person, so like them. Casting directors want to make their life so easy. They only want to be given people or people they know. And then when people come in, and every actor or performer knows this, a casting director is this, on their phone.
Or the phone in the one hand and the salad in the other, and there's like always 2 leaves of salad like falling off the fork, and you're trying to do your monologue, and all you're doing is watching the salad fall back into the bowl.
And this is only further emphasized by the 2 other people we end up meeting, who also seem to
before
not
we move on,
care.
I would like to say to all
Please.
the casting directors that
who didn't skip ahead.
JW's available and ready to be booked.
Oh, yeah, always.
Lex and Hannah, who can say what they said about casting directors? JW loves them, thinks you work hard.
Yeah, that's why they're eating that salad so aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
They work so
much.
hard.
Kelly is on her best behavior in front of her boss.
Sure is.
Very different Kelly vibes.
We get a Tyra 2 list of successful ANTM actors.
Well, I guess because there only are really 2 of them.
Well, according to JW's research, Cassandra Amell is a successful actor and yelled at wife of Stephen Amell.
You know they're never
Can you
going to
imagine
mention
if they showed her?
Cassandra
They would just
again.
showed her crying about that haircut. I will say though, Yaya and Leo, truly very successful actors.
Yes.
Yeah, fully.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert for the end of this episode. Does Kari not give her best because the bleach is fading from her eyebrows and she doesn't want to have to redo it?
Oh my God. The untoning that is happening in Kari's hair. It's becoming more pissy looking.
Sorry. New horror movie alert, the untoning.
It's like Stephen King's Thinner. It's just
Yes.
untone.
I just feel like it's happening in real time. Like we are watching the toner leave her hair.
Which in this episode, when everyone insists on calling her an ice princess,
Oh my
is
God.
especially egregious.
Well, you can piss on snow and make a certain color that is Kari's hair. At least, if nothing else, at this moment, this seems like it's going to be a real, actual audition.
Kind of.
Kind of.
The fact that they don't specify what show that they might get a walk-on role for is sus as hell.
I did find the shows that were airing at the time. Supernatural, it wasn't that show. Vampire Diaries, nope. Heart of Dixie, certainly not. Arrow, don't imagine. Beauty and the Beast, which had 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Wow.
it absolutely
Weird.
did.
Oh my god.
The Originals, don't know. Maybe that's the show. Rain, with an EI.
I love Rain.
Right.
The 100, which is the most I feel like similar to this script.
I'm sorry, this is a golden era of the CW, what you're listing right
I
now.
know.
What a slate.
This is magic.
And then the first seasons of Jane the Virgin and The Flash.
Oh my god, yeah, great CW era.
Yeah, okay. It's a great episode for scripted, but do you know who doesn't work for scripted casting? The next 2 people we meet. So they're told that the prize is a walk-on role in an unspecified scripted series.
And listeners, if you haven't seen the episode, when we say unspecified, we mean they say a series. It's so unspecified that it feels like a read of the challenge at some point.
But baby boy is sure activated by this prize. And this is when we get the new narrative of Matthew having done every job in the entertainment industry.
Right? He's new Ben.
We've had working models who have worked. Matthew is a working human who has jobbed.
The fact that he self-describes as a working actor.
I bet somebody else said they were an actor in the group, and then he got into his like bitchy interview and was like, well, I'm a working actor.
I get paid. I'm not doing this for credit.
Have you heard of a little actor named Matt Smith? That's not me. I am Matthew Stephen Smith. I do like, though, whenever a contestant on any cycle calls one of the challenges the real one. And Matthew says, like, oh, it's finally a real prize.
Better than tangible, I guess.
I guess.
Matthew's like, I don't want those vague Thai retreats and to stay in a room for 2 days. I want to roll.
We are told that they're going to be doing this in pairs and that they get to choose the pairs.
It sure seemed like they went with whoever they were standing next to.
Sure did. because Mariana chooses Keith, and I'm sorry, the mask broke on Kelly. You're in front of Lori Oppenden. Don't talk about fucking.
Yeah. Kelly Catrone, be professional on my set at all times. With this question, get out.
And she actually just says, if you're sleeping with Denzel. Like, it's not vague. It's not like if you're with Denzel or like
Dating,
Denzel.
even.
And also, she's so shocked that the sentence comes out in a truly Tyra way, because what she literally says is, if you're sleeping with Denzel, why you wouldn't want to act with him?
Why you wouldn't want to act with him?
I thought Mariana did the actual smart thing, and she was
Yes.
like, because I have better chemistry on
Yes.
set with Keith. But this does mean that Matthew and Raylia pairing up. What a dream.
Denzel and Shy, poor Shy, Kari and Will, and Lennox and Adam. And then Kelly says, good job. After that, Kari has not gone to an audition before because a 3-page television side is not that long. You're going to be saying 9 lines.
They also didn't have to memorize. At
No.
some point, it made it seem like they were going to have to, and then...
No, as soon as Adam whipped out that paper, I was like, oh, it is more like a real audition then.
Yes.
I do love, and I think it is Denzel. I don't remember. Someone says, it seems to me that this character is a great guy, and then he becomes the bad guy. And I was like, in the span of 3 pages?
Yes, I have the
This
script.
is my theory. Oh, you have the actual script? I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Yes.
Because this episode really made me long for the days of the stupid acting lesson preceding the stupid acting challenge. Where is Tasha?
Sunny Rose, I am.
Why is nobody taking up sculpting anymore?
Where's Larry Moss and his bad accents?
This was honestly too real, and they tried to make it a little silly with silly words, but we didn't even know what the silly words are supposed to be.
Exactly,
So it was like,
because the scene seems wild. And before you let us know about it, Lex, my prediction is that the guy plays identical twins.
Oh.
That's my prediction for the script.
Mhm.
But
is that not implied by the text?
it's a love scene in space. That's what they say. And how can you not give us the entire scene ever? How?
I do have some ellipses where some lines were happening that just never saw, but I do have the script in order that it would be. I'll do voices. All right. I'll do wild voices. How about that?
Great.
So
Amazing.
the woman, she'll be like a Cockney accent,
Great.
Mhm.
and the man will be in like a gruff accent.
Great.
All right. Logan, can it really be you? I'm here, my love. They said you were dead. They were wrong. I managed to break free from the colony with the help of our allies from Epsilon Anderes. We have a plan to break you free from here. Your people are a resilient one. I'm willing to die for them. Your people are a resilient one, Amela. They fight for you. And I am willing to die for them.
Get it.
What of my parents? You need to tell me where they are. They've sought refuge with the tribe on planet Gumumusu. Jelen Fathala. You've just sealed the fate of your parents as well as yourself. But what of Logan? He's dead. I killed him with my own bare hands. You'll
twin.
You'll pay for this, Jelen Falaha. My troops will find you, and you will burn in hell for your crimes. Then I will see you there, my dear. So he's either a twin or pretending to be. Like he's a Yerk situation in Logan's head.
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover
girl.
This made
I
me
wanna know
sad
who
that
wrote
Ben
it.
wasn't here for this. All Ben wanted to do was be an actor.
Can you imagine him doing this role, though?
Oh my god.
I wanted it so much, Hannah.
Before we get to the actual audition, Denzel is getting too into it. He is stroking Shy in a way that made me uncomfortable because clearly no consent talk had happened before this.
He's also decided that she is attracted to him
Yes,
when she is doing her job.
We never see the words come out of Shy's mouth, and the editors love using Shy as a narrator.
Yeah, because she's not. She doesn't like him at all.
And it's very specifically, she has the hots for me. Look,
All day
editing's
dancing
a powerful
Shy.
tool. They would have made this happen. Shy looks like she's repulsed by Denzel most of the episodes, because every time she walks away from him, she gives a Jim, what's his name? Haverson? I'm not an Office watcher. Jimmy Haps. She gives one of those. She gives one of those like, whoa, to the camera.
Well, and then Mariana, I have to take away the little bit of credit I gave her for the spider bite shoot.
No, her credit!
It's mine now. I'm taking it back. Where she was like, oh, it's not a big deal. We're acting. And suddenly she's all jealous of this terrible looking kiss.
I argue she puts it on Shy.
She does, mostly in the talking. I was relieved that she never came at Shy from what we've seen. But the language where Denzel and Mariana are both convinced that Shy is super into him is just wild.
I think she truly never brought it up, because there's a part of Mariana that must realize if she came up to Shy would be like, no.
Fuck off.
Like, no, I don't, not even that much, Lex. I think Shy would be like, no.
What? Gross. No.
I'm flipping through this tiny book that Matthew has at all times. Where did Matthew get this tiny book?
I don't want to kiss anyone. I just want to watch Matthew and Will kiss.
I do like the energy of all of them crammed into one conference room all together. I was like, this has actual callback vibes to it.
Kelly decides to let everyone know who else is going to be in the room by only referring to them by their first names, which I think she thinks makes her look cool and an insider, and really comes off really unprofessional.
It does. I have a different theory, though, of why she only uses their first names. It's because they've met these two people before, because they are reality show casting.
Yeah.
So when she says to them,
like that director that directed the All-Stars people or whatever, and he was like, can you believe? And they were like, yeah, kind of. I mean, he's here every day.
Kristen Vadas and Justin Rosenblatt. Kristen Vadas looks like the Spirit Halloween version of Jolie Richardson.
Oh, yeah.
And Justin Rosenblatt gave me sad Jerry O'Connell.
And Jerry O'Connell's so happy.
I know.
And there was one intern who was the most LA intern who's ever LA'd.
Someone's failing up.
I found a profile about Christine Vadas where she was talking about beauty, health, fashion, interior design, all that, you know, that classic LA article kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And it says, what do you do to stay healthy and balanced? I try to carve out time to see my girlfriends. They always level me and have a calming effect. I started a book club over 10 years ago that meets once a month, and we have never missed a meeting. It's better and cheaper than therapy. Plus, we get to read good books. Why throw therapy in? That was the one weird book club. Great.
I was waiting for you to say sex. It's better than sex.
That's what I was waiting for. She also says, she's like, I hate going to the gym. The word creeps me out, but I do go to my girlfriend's physical training studio, and here's the link.
Oh, see, she's a good friend.
She's not bad.
You know, I'm on her side.
As I said earlier, they are not expecting much from these contestants.
Nope.
And we find that out because we are literally told what they're looking for in this on-camera audition is talent, personality, and an overall sense of performing in front of the camera.
What?
Why not just say not bad at this?
Look like CW.
So you sat in front of the camera. That's a great start.
Mm-hmm. You knew where the camera was. This nasty fucking casting couch.
I like Shy, right? Who doesn't?
Yes.
What?
She's all day dancing.
She is the gaspiest actor we've seen in a while. Everyone is blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, where's the asthma inhaler, Shy? I feel like you're having some breathing issues.
That's her character choice.
Oh, she's not getting oxygen in space.
Yeah.
Mariana and Keith both do soap opera cadence, but badly.
And the editors hate Mariana. When they do these thought bubbles of Denzel kissing Shy on her bad acting.
Yikes.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this character was not a stretch for Denzel.
What? Which part? Overly aggressively sexual?
I know you read the whole script, Lex, but the exchange of, they said you were dead. They were wrong. Well, I guess so. Maybe that's CW.
Also, Denzel is literally facing away from the camera, whispering.
I'm going to say it. Adam's weird voice was a fun choice. I think Adam was like,
I think Adam had the best audition.
I agree.
I think he did too.
I agree.
He made a very effective physical choice.
Yes.
That nobody else did.
It felt like the
he
weird
would have
character.
been my winner of this challenge, yes.
I would have cast him as that character.
Look. Yeah.
Justin had a great quote, and that was, "Are they look actor?"
There was also, I think it's Miriana, because everyone's mispronouncing the words, especially the names. Someone goes, jelly fajita. And now I want to know everything about the life of jelly fajita.
This is garbage, right? Because you would get a pronunciation of that in a
they
real
would write
script.
It out phonetically, right?
Of course they would.
But this is top model.
But this is Lori's fun for the day. She was like a little scamp when she was like, some of these words are hard to pronounce.
That's the thing, is this had the essence of old top model audition
Magenta
fun,
chartreuse.
but then it was too real.
Yes.
It like needed to go one way or the other. Be more real or more top
silly.
model dumb.
Yes.
We have a smidgen of homophobia coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that Denzel keeps saying homosexual man seems like he's trying really hard not to say F slur. Like every time it's like there's a pause where he has to like remember that he's on camera. But it has the same vibe that's what was being said. And this constant focus on Will.
And the thing is, we're going to have to talk about it. It comes up a lot in this episode. He's also just so boring and ignorant about everything.
Yeah. On a fun note, Kari calls out the show almost immediately and says, I was expecting a legitimate score.
I love the phrase legitimate score. I will say this, though. Here's the thing, Denzel. I'm talking to you from the future. You did not have to say all that stuff about Will, because Will sucks.
So bad.
Will,
and then like curtsies, and I'm like, William.
Will defies all stereotypes.
You can tell he has never acted before.
No!
And he is this close to breaking. Like
at all times.
Will proves that not all stereotypes are correct. Can't dress, can't do theater.
This is the representation we need.
Let's see him try to do a floral arrangement. It's not happening.
I want to see your dinner party menu.
I love the idea, Lex, that the three stereotypes of gay men to you are can't act, can't dress, can't arrange flowers.
Those are what I can do. So those are the stereotypes.
Hashtag all gays.
All gays. Hashtag not all gays.
Wow.
Apparently.
So clearly they were looking for just who looks like CW. Because
And Lennox
for Lennox.
absolutely does. Like, because she gives in true Lennox fashion, very meek and mild audition. But she sure does look like somebody who would have a 2-episode arc on the Vampire Diaries.
yeah, I mean, I think it helped that she was with Adam because Adam took this seriously in a way he hasn't necessarily taken the show yet.
Yeah, he really wanted to do well. It was nice.
So Denzel, Adam, and Lennox are top contenders. And then Denzel wins.
I was truly hoping, not only because I think he deserved it, but I was hoping this was the Adam win, so you could kind of justify Adam continuing to be
here
on the show.
Yeah.
Then we have Lori ask Denzel.
This edit.
She says,
I want to know what happened.
She said, I hear you can do impressions of your namesake. Then we cut to his talking head doing impressions, which they're not really impressions. They're just lines from Denzel Washington features.
Well, and this is the weird thing, because we've seen him do the impression once in auditions, and it was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they show these, and they're rotten.
And then we cut back to the audition where everyone's like, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Lori literally goes, yay! What did you watch, though?
What did he say?
Y'all, if you haven't seen this episode, we didn't see any Denzel even open his lips in person to do this impression.
No.
It's weird.
It's so weird.
They literally have him go and scene in the talking head.
That's so weird.
And then, at least, I hate Denzel so much, at least, by all accounts, he never appeared on any CW show. Can't find it.
And what's funny is he has I looked it up because I was trying. I wanted the clip so badly. I know it's a walk-on, so he probably wouldn't have had a line. But
hey, Kim, let us never forget Kim or Ferranda.
Ferranda is my favorite.
Here's Where Are They Now spoiler. Denzel's been in many, many episodes of multiple shows. So he's got an IMDb, so it would be on there.
He was a main character on a Tyler Perry show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has not been on the CW.
No.
Maybe sometimes walk-ons don't get credited, though.
I don't know.
I don't think this happened.
I don't think it happened.
So don't feel too sad,
But here's
baby
the thing,
boy.
y'all. We all thought that Laura James's thing from Uncharted didn't happen, and then people were like, we found
Here's
it.
the other thing. Lori kept saying it would be one of her shows, and JW, it doesn't sound like she casted any of the shows you had brought up in her bio, so maybe she just didn't actually have any.
I don't think she had
It was
any.
all Lori's practical jokers.
You know what? I love
Would
that for
watch.
Lori.
Would-
I love that for Lori because that's the most
Welcome to the
entertaining.
Op and Den.
Because Lori in interviews is classic person that wants to make their job sound more interesting. Because she's like, oh, and then a funny story. I did my job.
She is a breath of fresh air. She is classic top model to me.
Just a mild executive playing pranks.
That is exactly what it is. We have been thirsting for mild executives in the last couple of cycles. So the scores.
What? Hold on. Before we get to the scores,
Yes.
what is around the scores that we've never seen before?
I don't know.
No.
Hashtag hail no storm? What does it, number
What
one,
does that
mean?
I don't know.
It's a hail no storm. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
I just realized.
Ah.
This
The worst
that
part is I know you're
I'm sorry.
right.
That's Drag Race season 3 levels. When they did the fake news show and they said, hail no storm front is coming up my ass or whatever. Hurts. This is. Ooh.
I don't know why this was the episode that I realized that they're always trapped behind table with big pointy bowl for all of the screen
Like,
looks.
they don't want them to get
house
too
is
close.
so big, and there are so many unnecessary tables in it.
They have to fill the space somehow.
So the scores: Denzel gets a 9. Adam and Lennox, the runners-up, get an 8. Only Matthew gets a 7, which almost feels like an affront that he was like, and you were almost in the top. Na. Then Will.
Maybe it's the casting director thing where they're like, "Oh, he's read for us before. Give him a 7."
He's actually been on the show we were casting, so we can't use him.
He was on Supernatural.
Will, Shy, Kari, Raylia, 6, and then just Mariana and Keith, 5, which is 5 on the challenge score is a rough stuff.
I hate how Mariana is talking about Shy while Shy is in the room.
Right before we get to that, I want to say the one like Mariana thing that no, Kari, sorry. The Kari thing that I really liked, because we haven't heard enough from Kari,
No.
is she really puts her place in the competition in an elegant way that I feel like a lot of contestants can't necessarily always put into words, where she says, I feel like I'm gravitating towards elimination, like I'm at the bottom of the swirl. And that is what it is. It's not like you're just the worst. It just feels like she
feels like she's like the next 1 or 2 to go.
Borrowed time kind of thing. And it's so
fascinating
real.
because she doesn't seem that upset about it.
No.
Quite frankly, I think she's ready to be off the show. I don't think it's giving her what she wants or needs.
They fucked up her already.
And it's funny because Keith says, "Where's her confidence gone?" And I was like, Keith, they bleached the confidence right out of her.
Yeah, I think it's very suspicious that we have started to erase Kari and Keith. Because I think they're just not giving what the show thought they were going to give.
No, I think their coupleship is very like neutral.
Normal.
Yeah.
They seem like kind of good friends who like to snug.
Yeah, because we also see a lot of Kari with other people.
She seems totally beloved in the house.
Oh, for sure.
So Mariana starts talking about Shy in front of Shy.
We say in front of, but also when she says Shy is getting so close to you, cut to Shy literally talking away from both of them to another person.
Yes, but somehow production has placed Shy at the head of the table with Mariana and Denzel.
It's almost brilliant.
It's not actually about Shy is the thing. Like Shy has become the like bone that they're both like growling over, which I hope I don't mean to be offensive to Shy, but it's like it could be anything.
They objectify her
exactly.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they continue the fight in the kitchen and Shy like sneaks in to mix herself a drink and is standing so close to them, it's so funny.
I mean, I don't like Denzel, but the quote of, in typical Mariana fashion, she has me in a corner while I'm making my daiquiri.
That was almost my opening quote. I'm so glad we all enjoyed, because I just love that it starts with, in typical Mariana fashion, as if every day he makes a daiquiri and she's like, time to corner him.
He can't go anywhere while the daiquiri is being blended.
And this is a weird pattern with Denzel. Anytime he goes to the kitchen, cheese sauce, daiquiris, someone is like, time to confront Denzel. Denzel, take the snacks and go to a room far away.
When Denzel says that in the real world, he would say he's probably not attracted to Mariana, I wrote, straight men are psychopaths. I just don't get it. And this is me watching too much Love Island, and I recognize that. But if you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to them. And if you're not, what are you doing?
Yeah, what's the goal here, Denzel?
I hate this like scarcity mindset where it's like, oh, I'm in a select group of women, so one of them is the one I'm gonna bone. Like, just leave them alone.
It also starts this narrative now that Mariana is too young for Denzel.
Which I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's why now?
Yeah,
and why isn't she too young in the competition, but also outside of the competition? Her age is still 18, regardless of whether or not she is in Giant Mansion House.
You didn't find out yesterday.
No. It's so fascinating. And to your point, Hannah, it's so funny to me, the idea that they're like, because we've talked about on the show, in a lot of reality shows, you're away from a lot of people you know, you want some physical affection, it's, you know, kind of cuddle buds, if you will. But the fact is, usually that's kind of all it is. And that's why so often when people are interviewed later, like on Big Brother, it happens all the time because they're trapped for months. And Julie's like, are you going to continue the relationship? And everyone's like, no. Like, this was in the house only, but in this, I'm like, you guys are doing all the steps of a traumatic relationship.
Yes.
But all you're doing, all you should be doing, is like cuddling up.
I just also think that it goes back to this idea that they are owed sex, and this idea that someone has to give it to them, whether they're attracted to them or not. But in the real world, none of these women would be Denzel's type, and Mariana is closest, is how it's framed. But it's this constantly feeling like they're owed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're owed it, but they're also above it at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, what
he's doing
complicated
her a favor
miasma
because she owes him sex. It's
so gross. Denzel can't not talk about people when he thinks they can't hear him, because he and Keith are having a conversation in the Lover's Den about how Will better not beat him in the show, because could you imagine how embarrassing it would be to have a queer person who wears heels and is like that beat them. Yeah,
Denzel says a lot of stuff that I did not write down because I didn't even want to write it down.
No one needs to hear that a second
not
time.
Only is it homophobic and disgusting, it's boring and stupid.
Yes.
And it all centers around, it's, to me, a lot of this is less homophobia in a way and more anti-woman, anti-feminine.
Femininity.
Yes. Femininity.
Because it all centers around this weird, a guy who wears heels. And that's like obviously just his code word, since I feel like he just doesn't think he can say other language necessarily.
But this is also the kind of guy where if he met a gay couple, he would be like, so which one of you is the wife?
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I did like, it is so blink and you'll miss it. Because I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give Keith a decent amount of credit, because I think he's just, the way he's laying in this bed feels like he's trapped in this conversation. And he immediately, when Denzel says, I don't want Will to win. Keith goes, I do. Like, it's this blink and you'll miss it thing. But I think Keith is immediately. And then we get a Keith lore drop. Lesbian mother, gay mentors. And I was like, Keith, be more likable like this. Where's all this coming from?
Yeah.
He could have been more likable if he had pushed back against Denzel during the actual conversation and said some of that to Denzel.
I agree. Done that. And also, I still go back to the way that he treated Matthew and Will during that. Like, I love this lore drop of lesbian mother, but it's like, but are you really making your lesbian mother proud by the way you're behaving?
Oh, I totally get that. I just appreciated the immediate I do to the I don't.
And I agree with you on that as well, JW. My problem with the lore drop was that it came off a little politician-y to me.
Sure.
Where it's like, I
have a daughter.
I have gay friends. Yeah, exactly.
80 gay friends. Call them up if you don't believe me.
Their names are Ben and Ben.
Ben? Gay? No, that's a product.
Will is upset. And I also think a little drunk.
Yes.
And
everybody, I assume that once it's dark outside, everybody is at least a little drunk.
Yeah.
Well, and also the way we've watched over the cycle, him go from wine to straight whiskey. At this point, Will's probably drinking rubbing alcohol.
Straight heroin.
Yeah. The other thing I'm going to bring up briefly about Denzel being the worst is that not only does he spit all of this homophobic bullshit, he then says it's because he just wants to break a stigma.
About male models.
Because everyone assumes models are gay or in the closet.
Is that a thing?
And that's my issue. It's not that I hate gay people. It's just I want to break a stigma. Go fuck yourself. Fully.
Yeah. Now you're standing up for every non-gay man who models.
Finally, someone
said it for the straights.
And then he blames... I don't want to jump over the Raylia part. We'll spin back to it because she's amazing. Not Denzel blaming the acoustics for what happened.
He is mad that the sound bounces around this empty house.
If this wasn't such a gross, upsetting thing, I would have loved a classic top model counter at the bottom for how many non-apologies Denzel gives. Oh, it's the acoustics. Oh, it's Will's fault for overhearing me.
He's too sensitive.
He says, if you're gay, be a man about it. They weren't even regular heels. They were patent leather heels. This also, he starts saying always
a lot of details about those shoes.
In a way that is suspicious.
Those were 2010 Louis Vuitton.
Those cost $60, size 13.
It's the Legally Blonde moment where he's like, those are last season.
Yes. I'm not mad at the heels. I'm mad at how out of fashion they are.
Will's upset, and he breathes a word of this to Rayleigh, and she's like, nope, and goes immediately to
Goddess
confront.
about to smite some fuckers. Like,
it's as if... like a cartoon, there's a dust cloud behind Raylia that just forms into the word ally and then floats away.
Because he only reveals like the littlest thing. She's like, done.
Nope.
Gone.
He said, Denzel said, oh, we're done.
I hate it. It just it goes on, and we can talk or not talk about this, but
you can move to the ally kitchen.
Sure, it's just
the girls and Adam.
Sure, but him being like, it's like talking to a girlfriend. It's not talking to him.
But also, I'm sorry. Since when is the stereotype that men talk about feelings?
Exactly. Since when?
Since when?
All of our 80s comedians told us.
I wasn't bashing him. I wasn't bashing or judging him. You were doing both of those things.
You just got caught.
Yeah, you got caught. That's what this was.
Mm-hmm. That's honestly, that's the honest apology I'm waiting for. Oh, I'm so sorry you caught me.
I'm so sorry you heard what I said.
Yeah, right?
Then we moved to the kitchen in an unexpected twist.
And before we get there, Adam gives what I call the short guy massage, where he's so much shorter than Will, but he's putting his whole hands up to their shoulders.
I can give Mariana back that teeny tiny bit of credit when she does unequivocally call Denzel a douchebag.
Yes.
Kari has a weird take.
Sure does.
That it's weird that it's, and I guess the take in of itself is, I don't know. She says it's worse coming from someone like Denzel who's educated. And I was like, I guess taking that with a grain of salt, she means this person should not be ignorant. They should have met a lot of people. They should know better.
Yeah, I think she is from a place, and I don't remember where that was, but that where she equates education with more liberal attitudes.
Which a lot of folks do.
Yeah.
Like, that's not
and so it's maybe
unpopular
meeting someone
attitude
that she would consider pretty up on topics and like well-spoken and stuff like that to be a little bit more
just odd because
open.
I'm like, Denzel is an individual human being. I don't think this comes as a shock to anybody.
No.
And then we get a fascinating thing that I'm going to go my reaction to it, I'm going to lean on Will's reaction to this, which seems very genuinely happy that Adam is a friend to him.
I think we're missing key details that give Will that opinion.
Yes.
I think it's also important to note, once again, that Adam is drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I can see what he was getting at and why Will accepted it. Don't think it came out great.
No.
Mostly because of alcohol and editing.
I
think that Adam was trying to say that people can change and grow and become more accepting, and this is my story of when I was a jerk.
Yes.
And also how it negatively impacted me and how I learned from it.
Yes, now I've had realizations and I approach people in a different way.
But I'm gonna get hung up on the details of the story that we do here, where he said he was hosting a frat party. Someone came in and he called something a, quote, gay-ass wizard costume. And then that interaction got printed in the school newspaper.
When he says he kicked them out of the party...
Did he physically kick them out?
This is what I'm saying. I think there was probably a physical altercation, and that's why it became a news story in the school paper. It is wild to me to think about people actually reading a college newspaper.
Right?
Because that did not happen at NYU.
But also, if my news had like drama like that, I feel like I would have. And then he said he's not gotten jobs because of it. And a big part of why he said, look, everyone's going to find out about this. Now that I'm on the show, this is a thing that if you Google my name, which is Adam Smith. So I'm like, I don't think
well,
you
you're Google. Your SEO's terrible.
That philosopher and essayist did what?
But...
Wow, we're just going to drop how smart Hannah is right there. And JW and I have to laugh like we know what she's talking about.
Those laughs were real. How dare you?
We've all seen Cabaret.
We all know what a Christmas mystery is.
I want to see more. Oh my God. I want to see more of the Adam-Will friendship, especially just because their heights are so different that every time they hug.
Adam looks like the shortest person. He looks like he should be on the petite cycle sometimes when we see him.
I want Will in a motorcycle and Adam in a sidecar.
Solving mysteries.
Yes.
Where is Matthew in this conversation, though? How passed out and drunk is Matthew?
On a rug somewhere, yeah. And I just, through all this, Will really does break my heart. And I'm actually sort of grateful to the show on his behalf because it really does seem like this is a freeing experience for him that he has never had before.
And it does feel like the editors and the show is on Will's side.
Yes.
In a way that it was not on Corey's.
100% yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The show has also learned and grown a little bit.
Yeah. They didn't get jobs because of this. I think it's
also why we keep bringing Corey back. I think they were
realized
like, we messed up.
Yeah.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
No, if you see the show, I'm scared of that.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
So they head to the ice skating rink, which I did call. It seems to have two names.
You called them?
There was a number, so I called it.
Hannah, how dare you question?
This is a callback to so many seasons ago where if there was a number, I would call. I got a voicemail. Iceland Ice Skating Center in Van Nuys. It seems like they mostly do like private sessions, and they also do a lot of like only professionals can book a free skate. Like it's a legitimate place.
Okay, before we get into this, and we have to re-meet Franco Lacosta for
Again.
the millionth time. Is this the first instance of a truly repeated photo shoot?
It feels like it.
Because this is just cycle 6.
Yep.
Without the magazine cover aspect.
Yeah, but we've had things that are close, like there's a beauty shot and there's always a bug or an insect or an animal or whatever. Like
But
we've
this
had
feels
similar
like-
things.
But the literal
same.
sitting on the block of ice.
It's happened.
With
And
ice
also,
crystal
this
things.
isn't when you wanted to do a flashback of like we've done this before in Top Model.
Right?
And we wanted to
Weird.
bring it back. It was one of our favorite ever. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's so
Right.
easy.
Go watch.
You know what? I would wear that sweater.
I would wear that
I
sweater
would wear
too.
that death moth sweater in a heartbeat.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Hmm.
You're going to be ghostly but gorgeous, frozen but fierce.
And also, royalty?
Mm.
Ish.
But also, you fell.
And also dead but alive.
But also, you fell down.
Yeah, you have to be dead, but don't be dead.
A lot of these are tripped on the ice. A lot of these feel like, whoops. And then Denzel doubling down so hard
Mm.
is if Will wants to be a, quote, female about it, and then he messes up, meaning doesn't want to talk to me, and then he messes up his photo shoot, that's even better for me. That's your takeaway right now, Denzel, is that
Great.
Will is being too sensitive about this, and I hope it messes up.
I can't believe Will doesn't want to talk to you about it with this attitude. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't he want to come speak to you?
I know we've already said it, but since when does a woman keep her mouth shut? Hannah's so angry her mic would not let us hear what she said.
Since when is it manly to talk about feelings?
It's just wild that this is your take, because he also says it without any irony, right? This is clearly what he believes, but like, what a weird upbringing that must have been, that all the men in your life talked about feelings and your mom just talks about pussy and like money or whatever.
I think what he really means is that men are confrontational.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, there's
to
always
say
gonna-
it this way.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's just apparently, quote unquote, be a man about it now applies to every single aspect of everything, including feelings and emotions.
Why does Yusai say, oh, it's Iron Man, but on ice?
No. I wish
What?
I did.
Also, iron would be so cold on ice. It conducts. He also says, that's working, that's frozen. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Did love Lennox giving us the hardest part of this shoot is sitting on a block of ice.
Also, I know we've had so much Linux story, but sometimes I forget she's here. What I,
I
mean
agree.
by that is that she's either the complete focus of the episode
Or nothing.
or
Well, she likes to
gone.
watch
Or
the
just
drama.
killing
Yeah.
photo shoots. Or just coming in, being the
Working.
professional model, and leaving.
Yeah.
This is where I realized that Will needs gay friends. And I think,
Yes.
I'm sure that has
Mhm,
happened
mhm.
now. But it
Mhm.
is very clear that they just, at this time, didn't have a queer family and community.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or even just other queer gay folks to look at in
Yeah,
terms of
to
like
look
in
up
their
to.
world, in their sphere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Will, don't get inspired by gay men saying they want to bite your turkey legs in a professional setting.
Yeah, this
not
was
the
not-
takeaway.
But imagine the joy that's waiting for him out there. If your first is Franco Lacosta and Yusai, imagine how much even better it's going to get for Will.
It can only
I
go
just
up
worried that
from
Will's
there.
going to go into a gay bar trying to make friends and be like, so who wants to bite my turkey legs? And they're like, what?
With his little Kermit voice. I love when Will
I
does his
love
Kermit voice.
it's
It's
my
good.
favorite. They gave Matthew all the styling and Denzel zero styling.
I do like Matthew thinking that everyone's mean princess. Mean princesses all.
And look, Denzel sucks.
Yeah.
That's just who he is. Garbage human being. These are unsafe working conditions.
Oh, yeah.
Fully.
Oh,
Yeah.
It seems like his hand is pre-frostbite.
Yeah, I got flashbacks to poor Cassandra in that ice
Holding
cream
the ice
shoot.
cream.
Well, like the people who have to fully lie down.
It's so different.
Come on now.
Also, we find out later something that I think is maybe half true, where Tyra says that there was a 20-minute
I don't
maximum.
think that happened.
And I was like, that sounds like something that they
Legal
would have
told
said
you.
in the moment to make the whole shoot more like, because what a great setup, though, to be like, hey, everyone, and because this is so cold, you're only going to have 20 minutes, and then after that, we're not letting you back in. Got to get that shot fast.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not safe, but interesting.
Adam can't reveal things about the pledging process.
Well,
would you like to reveal things on this podcast?
No, we can't.
I did like Adam rolling with Franco Lacosta and saying he's the artist, so I'm going to do what he tells me to do.
Yeah. I think he is weirdly learning.
Especially because it's like, we've talked a lot about don't do things that are unsafe or exploit yourself when people tell you to. But just singing La La La, even though it's silly, I'm glad he's up for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And especially because he gets the dumbest styling. Poor Adam in these bejazzled headphones.
That are like not on.
No.
They don't fit his small head.
No, but they make him put him back on, and I'm like, they're meant to be around your neck at best.
Fully. Mariana has everyone's name in her mouth.
Especially the women, though.
She
really
has
likes to
Rayleigh's
talk
mouth in her
about
mouth.
the other women.
When she's shit-talking her teeth?
And it's just
No.
Mariana, why?
Because she's brutally honest, JW.
You know I hate that phrase.
I know.
Nobody is asking for your feedback. Nobody
No.
wants it. Nobody. There is a certain kind of actor, and I will try to be fair to her because she is so young, but nobody wants notes from another actor ever.
No.
It's
Unless they
never
specifically
appropriate.
go up to you and request them, which is probably not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it has happened. Maybe I'm just such a great actor. It has happened to me where someone comes up, but I'm always also like, ooh, it's not really my place.
But it's also a classic top model saying it while the person's doing their photo shoot. And I can't tell how much of it is Mariana trying to, someone she sees as competition, like throw her off her game.
Yeah.
But Rayleigh right afterwards comes up to her and is like, so what are we
What were we talking about? I heard my name.
Yeah. And then this is a real argument that happens. And how do we know it's a real argument in the top model van? Because a poor catering person is trapped in the middle of the fight.
Why are there
Trying to
catering
hand out sandwiches.
Why are there catering trays though in the bus?
It's probably just when they were going to eat, but
I
it was just
guess.
like, uh-oh. Because this fight gets very
Heated.
Yeah, it's very dicey. It felt like this whole house, and I think it's because of a couple of specific individuals, is a very fight-heavy house, but the fights feel different somehow.
Yeah.
These don't feel like Cycle 11, screaming from the stairs fights. These feel like a little bit. They feel like they have a little bit more
weight.
Pepper behind them.
They
Yeah,
feel
more heaviness.
Personal.
Yeah,
super
maybe that's
personal.
It. Ooh.
And also maybe it's because we feel like we're not seeing stuff because we're so focused on the sex of it all. So I think part of it is like it comes out of nowhere, but with a lot of baggage, seemingly.
And we kind of find that out, that your theory is probably correct, because Lennox then says of Mariana, she always talks about being, quote, so real, but she talks about every single one of us behind our backs.
I loved that energy from Lennox.
Yeah. And also, but we haven't really seen that because the Mariana stuff is so focused on Denzel. And I'm like, why aren't we getting that version of a villain from her? You'd think the older top model pre-guys would have really focused on that aspect of Mariana.
The show really thinks its audience wants sex and relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want petty fights. Petty fights, please. The huge Smize kitchen sign. Mwah.
The conversation between Denzel and Kari is so strange.
Well, JW, you brought up before that as much as it's a homophobia thing, it's an anti-woman, anti-femininity thing with Denzel. And when he says, I'm kind of old-fashioned, there's no sense in becoming boyfriend, girlfriend if you don't see yourself marrying that person.
Since when is it old-fashioned to, like, fuck around and find out? Like, that is not what...
Well, I guess there is a type of very old-fashioned man who says there's a type of woman that you sleep with and there's a type of woman that you marry.
Madonna horror complex thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's the mother of my children, and then there's the girl I want to fuck. It's gross. It's the grossest.
It kind of all stems from that phrase, like, to settle, where eventually when you're settling down, you're choosing that latter type of person, and in your head, you're like, well, that's the person I marry. Yeah. It's very odd. I love a bathroom sit around. Everyone's sitting here in this tub listening to Will talk about how he is going to have to explain to his parents when they watch Top Model that he wore those heels. I also still find it fascinating. The heels themselves are this like new character that's fully part of the show. Because even though he's come out, it feels like Will's saying, but this is the first time they're actually going to see me living as a queer person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did love his confessional fuck off to Denzel.
Ooh, yeah.
So
the doneness in his
I will
tone.
gladly wave at you as I wear my heels, my 6-inch fucking heels. Thank you.
And that was the moment where I realized those heels make him 7 feet tall.
Yeah, they sure do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow. This panel look.
I guess it's the season of weird jerseys.
I looked it up. This is at least like a fashion jersey. This is a Givenchy, costs $400 jersey.
I just feel like the tops aren't matching the bottoms.
No.
Definitely
all.
not. Haven't all season.
The
Yeah.
necklace isn't matching the outfit either because it's like fake diamond jewelry.
You know when you in Super Mario 3, there was that bonus game where it was like the flower, the star, and the mushroom, and they were rotating, and you tried to get all three to line up, and then you would always get the bottom, and Raul would be like star feet for a mushroom top. It feels like that's how Tyra's choosing these wardrobes. She's just like got a whole thing, very, again, clueless reference, where it's like, I'm going to use my
those
closet.
fashion plates, as a listener once gifted us with.
But those all go together.
Miss J, clearly listening to us from the past,
Yes.
Thank you.
gave Tyra a little talking to and says, we will educate people about the eras of my hair.
And it's so much more interesting
So much
to
more.
know. I think Top Model could always do with a little bit more fashion history education.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
absolutely.
it, just like little tidbits.
Well,
through
especially
every
when we have
episode.
Kelly Catrone on the panel, where we need some balance.
We're going to find out more about this in a second, but I noted here that beard weave was looking the worst for the wear.
Sure is.
By the way, I had an idea that I don't, because you have to pay money and I don't like to use AI. I shan't do myself, but all the Kelly stories. You know how there's that illustrated AI thing? If you just typed in Kelly stories and saw what you got. And imagine if just one time the picture perfectly came up from Top Model. You're like, well,
I guess she knew something.
I don't encourage people to use AI stuff, especially when it costs money. But like, I just thought, I thought of that
Yeah,
the other day.
that would be a
Yes.
good thing.
That would be hilarious.
Willis up first in heels.
Mhm.
We have to point that out because heels are the 16th character on the show.
Yeah.
It feels like Tyra is watching the dailies finally.
With this,
Yes.
she must have. She knew.
Mhm.
And to her credit, I would want to be on the right side of this.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping as soon as it started, I was like, Tyra better drag him publicly.
I got to give it to Tyra as comparing it to other Tyra talking tos.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this one succeeded. I thought it was really real.
It felt
It
much
was.
realer, yes, much more down to earth, much more in the moment, much
Well-
more invested. Like, it didn't feel like she was trying to give us an image of what Tyra would say. It felt like these were her actual feelings and opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's also hammered in by the fact that she says, "Who gives a fuck?" and then fully says the N-word twice, which that must have been kind of shocking in the room.
Shocking.
Oh
Mhm.
my gosh, yes. And she says, I did that for shock value, but blah, blah, blah.
Like, I
But you
did that
the
because-
contestants' faces are like
Shook
they've
us.
seen it. Yeah, they are just, there's full open mouths like, what?
Because we get Denzel's worst non-apology. I don't want you to think that just because I have a certain opinion of you, we can't still be friends.
You're not friends.
You're not
I
friends.
hate this. I throughout my life have heard some apologies like this where people think that they can do or say anything they want to me about me, but we'll still be friends. And I'm always like, why do you think the other person wants a friendship with someone like that, though? That's not a difference of opinion.
No.
That is you fundamentally saying that I am worse than you. And that's not someone you're friends with.
It's very much to me a part of the like, let's hug it out kind of thing. It's like, no, I don't want to hug you and I don't want to be friends.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of like, it goes into, and I bring it up because Tyra brought it up, but it goes into like, I'm not racist. Oh, I have a black friend. It's like, well, you don't, is that really a friendship then?
Well, and then it's the story has become you putting the onus on the person that you were cruel to forgive you.
Yes. And also never admitting that you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the important part of this story is that I'm a nice person, really.
Exactly. You can't say I'm a bigot. Unfortunately, this photo is a little disappointing to me.
I thought it was middle.
Sure.
Remember in an earlier episode, we had a commenter that we didn't understand that said something about Will better watch that crotch?
Yes.
This feels like the photo.
Yeah, it sure
To
does.
be fair, I don't think anyone would look good in these pants.
No.
Why is that, Hannah? Describe it in full detail.
Describe the pants.
Liquid latex.
But made out of cheap pleather.
Oh, the shiniest fabric you ever did see.
Took a balloon and stretched it out until it snapped back around the leg.
Did you, JW, I don't know if you did, but in California, we had a lot of these like small boutiques that you would go, that I would be taken to by my mother because she's like, oh, I know you're a gay child, even though we're not going to talk about it, but let's get you some like fun fashion fabrics. That's what a lot of this styling is. It's like off the rack, cheap, fun clothes that will fall apart and definitely make you sweat.
That's what I was going to say. It's like clothes that you buy to go clubbing and then they fall apart and you go home freezing cold.
Oh yeah, you leave those in the cab on the way home.
Like
I had this one shirt that was black and shiny. I bought it in high school, V-neck. Not deep, subtle. And it had a little tiny pocket on one of the sleeves that people used to call the condom pocket.
Yep.
And
or the Coke pocket.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me anything when I was wearing this. And sometimes I look back at pictures because I wore the shirt basically every day because I thought it was the hottest thing. And I look back and I'm like, this is the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. And I was like, I appreciate that my mom, who I remember going with me to the store to buy this, was just like, let him.
Hannah, I think it's time we do a lore drop, please.
Oh no. Oh no. What best friend lore did I unlock?
It kind of is.
When my husband went to college, his mom bought him a fun shirt to wear to parties. This was a black shirt with mesh insets and a V-neck. And in their freshman year at one point, Lex's husband asked my husband out. And, Bob was fine with it. They're still friends to this day. It did not affect the friendship. It was cool. He was cool about it. But later he was like, hey, can I ask just why you thought I would be receptive to going out with you? And Chris was like, oh, it's that shirt you always wear.
No!
We looked it up at a party once and it was like literally sold by international mail.
Oh no. That's so funny.
It's just, it has a very like Euro trash vibe.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds. I mean, as soon as you said mesh insets.
But that's the vibe of this, all the men in this photo shoot.
Yeah.
I like nothing for the body for me. I think the body proportions and
it's so weird.
But the face,
once again, I don't think any of
good.
these clothes fit him, but I agree with you, JW. I agree with Tyra that his face and particularly his skin looks gorgeous.
Gorge.
And I appreciate that Miss J, when giving a pretty good score to it, was like, it's not just because we're in the same. And I like Will's like, I got you.
Look, this incident of homophobia has activated Miss J. Miss J is like, oh, I'm here and I'm taking up space.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and while I'm here, I'm going to push back at Kelly Catrone a lot.
Ooh.
And
I will say,
it continues to the next episode.
I will say, I think I'll give Kelly credit. I think she was trying to do an accurate assessment, except for one thing where she said sneaker on ice.
Yeah, I think so too. I appreciated that she separated the feelings.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, again, there's a version of Kelly Cattrall that we'll never discover truly, who actually has an eye for this stuff because she has just seen so much of it.
Right.
And I feel like she always wants to quote unquote make TV. And I wish we could live in the alternate universe where Kelly Cattrall was not trying so hard to be a
television
TV personality.
Star.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be the dull judge. Just be good at your job. We need an Eric Nicholson. Can you tell me what joke Eric Nicholson made? And we loved him.
Shy is next. I think the face is meh, but I think the body is cool.
Yeah, I like this photo a lot more than they did.
Yeah.
I do too. I do think Shy has a habit, and it gets talked about here, of not being the most activated in the face. There's like kind of a looseness that I think isn't this where Tyra is forced to give an actual tip?
Jay Alexander forces Tyra to actually help a model.
Jay's like, that thing, do that thing.
And how would you do it?
Mm-hmm. But I agree. I think the body looks cool.
I think there's a vibe to this photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just think Shy has a habit of wanting to be relaxed looking.
She doesn't want to be too modelly looking, I think. And maybe that's because the body is usually kind of cool. And so
maybe she's worried that the dancer will come through a little bit. And
or that she's going to get the too sexy thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think the body works really... Like, if I was flipping through, I think I'd just be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, the shoes... I like the shoes, actually.
Yeah. I think she's kind of selling the top, too.
Yeah, I think so,
For
too.
what it is.
Exactly. Matthew is next. I think...
It's just so nothing.
I think it's the worst version of Shy's shot.
Yes.
He's also in the dark.
It's
Why
so
is it not
far
lit?
away.
They needed to get that one sneaker in.
I do like those shoes.
Yeah, I think he benefited from the best things about this photo is the styling and the setup. I think the ice throne was always going to be better.
I weirdly like his Star Trek necklace also.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he's also got less ice on him.
Yeah.
He's got dandruffed eyebrows. And that's the end of the ice journey.
Kelly says he looks like a drug dealer selling Molly at a rave club.
Oh, you don't notice the throne in the back of every rave club?
Rave club?
You know how when you buy drugs, you go into a club and you go to the back and there's a throne and there's a guy sitting on it and you're like, hey, will you sell me Molly, please?
Oh, the rave club king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's pretty mid. But
yeah.
I feel like the good things were because of not him, and the bad things were also weirdly not because of him. He's in the dark and it's so far away. Denzel is next. Woofa doofa. For someone that hates gay people, he sure looks like he wants to get fucked in this photo.
Objectively, separating Denzel, the person on the show, from this picture, I think the eye contact is quite nice.
Sure.
I do think he does not vary his facial expression enough.
This is one he doesn't look that big in, though, which is a criticism.
No, he actually looks really short because of the white shoes, I think.
Yeah, the white shoes were a bad choice for a lot of people. Yeah. Even though I like the shoes, they melt into the snow.
This is where we learn that the beard is giving a rash. It's the adhesive that's giving a rash.
Well, right, yeah.
Right? But it's just like, oh, the beard. It's the beard.
I love
he's
that the
dying to get rid of this.
Is now that he won't wear it to paddle, but will have to wear it at photo shoots.
But he didn't wear it at the challenge. Can we talk about how he didn't have to wear the beard to the casting session?
At this point, I honestly want to do a prank version and have just someone color in a beard for him while he sleeps with a Sharpie.
I just think because of what happened at this panel, Tyra's like, I think there's another world where the whole Denzel thing with Will hadn't happened, Tyra had been like, all right, we'll just get rid of it. But now she's like, you know what?
But what can we do about the beard?
Nah.
Kari's next.
Oof.
The angle of this is so weird.
Kari. They did so much to that hair, too.
Every braid.
And her feet are glued together.
Yeah, they are.
Way in the back.
Random tool on top of her.
And I know it's partly because it's eyes, but it kind of looks like she's just slipping forward slowly.
Luge, but make it faster.
The hair? The hair is like wiggy in a way that it hasn't necessarily been, but like
I
it
think
looks
the
like
more
it's
styling
lifting.
they do to the hair, the worse it is. Because this is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, in person, today at panel, the way she styled the hair and the way she did her makeup and the look she was wearing, I was like, you actually look fine.
Not bad.
Here. Yeah. You can make this hair work enough.
This shot is the cover of a romance novel based on Frozen.
But like a horror romance novel?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So we've been getting quotes from fans, and I think they started taking them from Facebook, which does not have usernames.
Oh, I
so
see.
instead of doing that, they just jam the two names together. This is my theory. Because
I like that.
Kari's is from Felicia Gustafsson, all one word, but with a capital G.
Yep, that is just that person's
Could you
name.
imagine if that was an Instagram handle?
But not the person's name at all.
No. Mirjana is next. You can't tell me this isn't the same photo as the optical illusion shot.
I can't.
It's almost the same photo.
I do feel bad that she has her full legs in the snow uncovered.
Yeah. That knee must have been hurting afterwards.
Her hair looks cool.
But I don't think this is good.
And then Tyra gives one of the worst Betty Davis impressions I have ever heard.
The confused look, because I don't think Mirjana knows the reference.
No.
But also,
No.
I think even if she did, she would have been like,
Who?
wait, what?
I thought it was hilarious how bad it was. Because it also like veers in and out of British.
Yeah. And also
It's such a long impression,
keeps
too.
going. And then to give this photo an 8.
I did enjoy Jay saying that she looks like a crab claw in the frozen food department.
Keith is next.
Okay. I'm going to say two things about this photo. One, Keith looks different than normal.
Sure.
And two, he actually looks like a dead body.
Well,
Yes.
because there are spider webs on him for some
Yep.
reason.
Mhm.
And what? Talk about crotches. What is going on in Keith's crotch with this harness thing
I think there
It's
were
not
suspenders that were let
between
go.
his legs?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not saying they normally should be their legs. I'm
Sure.
saying I think the pants are made with like permanent belt suspender thing, and they didn't want it, so they just like tied them behind.
Kelly and Tyra working so hard to convince us that this is a good photo.
You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You look like Tyson Beckford. Oh my God, your mouth is parted.
I just can't get this looks like it was in that cycle. I think it was cycle 8 where they did all the murders.
Yes.
It really does.
Only
okay,
murders in the ice rink.
He looks different, so it's not even my least favorite of Keith's.
No,
because I'm like,
but
at
it's-
least it's something.
But he's
It's the-
fully a
it's
corpse.
the worst photo,
Yeah.
though. By like clearly the worst photo of the week.
Oh, for sure. And the social media scores agree.
Agree.
And Tyra, you took my note and you parted your mouth open.
Wow, winner.
What a star.
What a wild way to say that.
Like, what? You finally got it. Parted mouth open.
Great. Top photo.
Lennox, I'll say this. For me, it's a little too ice skatery.
I
Some
do
of
wonder
it's
if
the
that's
outfit.
partly the styling. Yeah.
Yeah.
These shoes are
Those shoes
fun,
are-
though.
Yeah, they're insane.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, she's got fishtail braid, I believe they're called.
Yeah,
As
with
well as
also like thin shoulder pieces.
But
This
the-
is her fierce face,
Yes.
but it just works.
Yeah.
And there's something kind of fascinating. Either she was directed into this or she made the choice to sit in front of the throne, but as if she's on the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is,
No, it's cool.
to me, it is my favorite shot of the week.
I
Oh
agree.
yeah, it's funny because it's expected, but also clearly the best one.
It's
Yeah.
also a well composed photograph.
Yes.
Like-
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Again-
centered in the middle in a weird way.
I always like a photo where I could see where the text placement would be if this was an ad for something.
Mhm.
Mentos? Mm?
Exactly what I thought.
That branding really got to us.
Oh, are you from the Mentos era?
That's how you know what gen you are.
Well, you're from the Mentos twin era.
Ooh.
Were they on an escalator in the mall?
What was the gum that was twins? Double mint?
Double mint.
Double mint gum.
Double mint, yeah. Oh, what a great time to be a twin in acting. Those double mint commercials.
Raylea's next. Her face is not the worst face.
It's not good.
It's not good.
I think the body is a cool kind of pose. And it's kind of fascinating to me that she's holding herself on this throne when it actually looks like she's connecting with so little.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big problem with me is that she looks photoshopped in.
Yeah, this is reminding me of the optical illusion shot where she was on the edge of the stair.
Yes.
It's just, it doesn't look, I don't understand what's going on in this picture.
Yeah. But the face is very, and I can't tell how much of it is the makeup because.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, but it's not, it kind of has that same like lack of tension. Yeah. And I think she's got a little bit of a heavier eyelid.
Yes.
And so when her eyes like kind of look down and don't really make great eye contact, it can look a little, I'm between shots, blinking kind of moment.
We got a lot of impressions from Tyra in an uncomfortable way. And then she gives her a 4. And Jay is furious.
Mad.
Yep. So mad. I love that Jay is here for Raelia.
Yes.
I think, interestingly enough, the only person on the panel that's not
is Tyra. I haven't...
Because we've seen Kelly give her 10s. I feel like Raelia is meant to be... It's meant to be like Lennox, Raelia as the top 2 competitors for the women. And Tyra's just like, no, I can't destroy Lennox yet. I don't have the materials.
I have a conspiracy
but I will destroy
theory.
Raelia. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I think Jay and Kelly have been instructed that they can score no lower than 6. But Tyra doesn't have that same initiative.
Limitation.
Because you'll notice in this episode, and spoiler, in the next, whenever it's like bad, it's like a 6 or a 7. But Tyra can give it whatever number she wants.
4 or 5, yeah. That's an interesting one, Lex. I do love video from Scarfed Couple who were just disappointed with Raelia.
Was that Heidi Gardner?
It looked like it.
It did kind of look like Heidi Gardner. But I just love that they were like, we're themed. I love the people that theme themselves for the video.
But this is just cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a doubles act for the videos.
Yes.
Also, there's something
I just
really
love that they're like,
live-wired about
Raelia,
that.
you're our favorite. We're so disappointed.
Adam is next. This photo is fine.
It is fine.
It's his best photo.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And he had some of the stupidest styling, as we've already talked about. He also, why? Color story wise, everyone else got white and silver, and he gets royal blue
with like clouds, with like Microsoft clouds on it.
It's like someone spilled paint on Will's pants.
Yes. Tyra, I need to tell you, the reason his shoulder is like that is because these clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually think he's making pretty great eye contact.
I think so too.
He's definitely improving.
And you could see this weirdly for an ad for these jeweled headphones.
Yeah.
I still don't think he really looks like a model, even when he's modeling well. Yeah. But that's not his fault.
But the trap ear means he gets a 7. Trap ear?
Hey, all my fitness bros out there, let me know how you get your best trap ear workout in.
Why aren't we calling, before we get to the call out order, why aren't we calling out Keith's rolled up green pants and loafer combination that Corey got eviscerated for last season?
They're just so happy he's not in funeral suit.
I guess. All right, let's look at the eliminated.
Okay.
These were all better than Keith.
These were all better than like half the people.
They were.
I love that they gave Ben no styling.
Nope.
Ben's styling is undershirt and normal pants that I would wear.
And pointy shoes, the pointiest shoes.
And a big ice cube friend to hold on to.
Yeah, I think all 3 of these are better than at least half the shots. Even Mike Ivy's
left arm. Winnie's left arm is longer
like stretched out
than any arm has ever been. I don't know what this optical illusion is. I think it's because her other arm is completely covered.
Yes.
Yes. But I thought these were all actually pretty good.
I actually think it's probably Ivy's best from her eliminated.
Yes.
good.
Mhm.
I agree.
The little fur on a wrapping paper dress, though.
Oh, I love that you could tell that all of them got the wah-wah of the
Y'all,
styling.
Except for Winnie's headpiece, which is cool.
That's a headpiece?
I think so.
Oh, it is.
It is a headpiece.
Oh, it's like going above her hair.
Yeah.
Like a halo almost.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
That
really
is
cool.
It gets, to me, when I'm looking at it, it kind of gets evaporated by the background a little bit.
Should Ben have been blonded?
I think even the gray, that like a silver gray moment could have been
Yeah,
fun.
over
Mhm.
like having the dark root light color on top, I
Yep.
think might have helped Ben.
And I think because he's got those thick eyebrows, if they kept those the same color,
Dark,
which Top
dark,
Model
dark.
will never do.
Sure, but dark brows. Give him that like kind of a little bit trashy, porny, dark
Mhm.
root, blonde hair, dark eyebrow.
I'm just
Yeah.
Ken. He's just Ben.
He's Benuff. I think it's always so funny when we have an eliminated contestant who gives us more joy, even in not appearing. That's how you know, from a podcasting standpoint, you're a contestant to watch.
Yep. Call out order. Lennox gets first with an 8.2. Damn.
Wah, wah, wee, wow.
Jordan somewhere was like, excuse
me. Kristen's like, I'm going to bully that bitch.
No, Laura was somewhere like, I got a 9.2 one time, blah, 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 blah. And then in a turn of events,
Ooh.
Adam is second and got a 5.4.
That's the worst score, right? That's the worst fan score?
Yeah. Yes, it's tied
yes,
with the worst.
it is, because
Yeah.
the
Tied
next
for
one is-
worst, yeah.
Yeah.
Then Will with a 6.4. I don't love this talk that Tyra gives Will, though.
Nah, she needed to take the win from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do love anytime they make Will and Adam stand next to each other.
Especially with the heels.
Especially the heels.
I'm
Adam
like,
comes up to his
navel.
mid torso.
I'm like, how tall is Adam? Because he's shorter than most of the women as well.
They
I
don't
think I
show
looked it up.
this,
He's
but
like
when they
5'8",
walk out,
maybe?
Adam is actually clinging onto Will's leg.
It's just faster if he holds on. Denzel is next. And I almost wonder if he has a 6'3", but I almost wonder if somehow Tyra is a math genius and was like, how can I make sure that Will
They
and
stand
Denzel
next to each
stand
other?
next to each other?
I had the same thought, Lex. That
Yeah.
She was like, look, Tyra, maybe she, after the college cycle, I think that Tyra's like, you know what I'm going to do?
Go to
I'm
Harvard
going to
and take
become
a math
so
course.
good at quick, simple arithmetic that I can produce the hell out of the show.
I buy it.
Yeah,
Matthew with a 6'1".
seems right.
Mariana with a 7'2", huh?
So high.
Very surprised by that.
I guess that
score.
boyfriend's really working it at home.
Well, Keith with a 5'6",
Feels right.
Hmm.
and then Shy with a 6.5.
Wait. Before Shy gets called, Tyra, looking at the bottom three contestants, says, we've got a blonde, a brunette, and a blonde brunette.
No, you don't.
And imagine Shy being like, am I a blonde brunette? Is that what we're calling what you
The
did to
true
me?
blonde brunette is Kari.
Yes.
Yeah, Shy gets a 6.5, which
Yes.
I'm glad that's a really high score in this grouping.
It is, but then Tyra, for no reason, is like, too sexy.
She hates Shy also.
Since when, though?
I guess
Because-
she's trying. Maybe she's trying to influence the scores because she doesn't want a woman to win. Maybe she's trying to influence social
Maybe.
media.
Which leaves Raylia v. Kari.
Which for me is a very sad bottom two to look at because I'm just like, Kari, I'm mostly
ruined.
enjoying the memory of Kari from all
When she actually got to be on the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Dressed alike and in the bottom two, as Tyra says.
They're just wearing black. They're not
Yeah.
dressed alike at all. You told everyone to wear black.
I see you both have shirt and pant.
The post on click, click, click.
Have some fun. Have some fun.
And then Tyra says that they had hundreds of frames taken. We have heard 50
50.
is the most max. And in this
And
very
according to
cycle,
her, they only had 20 minutes.
Yeah, and she tells Kari that she needs an app. She needs a compass. She needs an app. What? Oh, Line app isn't doing it for you, Tyra.
When Raylia
You've got to send more
stays-
bear stickers, Kari.
When Raylia stays with a 5'4" and Kari leaves with a 5'8", Tyra says to Raylia, "You shouldn't even have a frame like this existing in the hundreds that were taken." And I said, "Then why did you choose it?"
I'll never get over her saying hundreds. Either she just misspoke, or we've
She
just
means
been
hundreds of
lied
photos
to,
all-
or for some reason this was the one that they just took way more, but there was less time. I don't understand.
And this is where I realized that Tyra was not a math genius because that 4 was useless.
Yeah.
It
that
was.
she
I
gave.
thought she was trying to send Raylia home, I
I
think.
know.
Yeah. And to add insult to injury, the way Tyra manhandles Kari's face,
Made me so uncomfortable.
like she's trying to figure out if a melon is ripe. Like, what are you doing?
She was
I hear you got
poking
a
and
knock on
prodding.
it a little bit.
I gotta smell the stem.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can smell where the stem is.
Oh.
It was a nice exit interview, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, and y'all, I have a theory about that final photo, about the final group photo, and why it looks like
Collage?
that. I think that's a line app filter.
Oh. Pitch then, if that's true. Every time someone fades out, they should have faded in a bear going, sorry.
And then when someone wins, it's the happy one.
It's the happy one with no smile.
They don't reveal.
Oh my gosh. In the final judging, they just ask them both to pull out phones and they're going to text one, the happy bear. Like,
All right, you have to bowl to find out the answer.
while on the show, her name is Kari Calhoun, but she almost exclusively goes by Kari Michelle now. And she is still a working model who is working. Right afterwards, she signed with Next Models
Of course.
in
and
Los
they made her
Angeles
hair
and
red.
Miami. Yeah. And she was in the magazine Elements. I'm going to say this right now before I get to the other magazines. Elements, everyone's been in. Where's our subscription to Elements? What is Elements?
This month, water.
Galore, Santa Barbara Life and Style, Junk Tank, which is my favorite. It might be Junk Tank. B Street, Nylon Espanol, and Honey. She's a commercial brand dynamo because she's worked for Adidas Originals, Adidas Ultra Boost campaign, Adidas Australia, Paula's Choice, one of my personal favorite skincare brands, Athleta, Facebook Dating, Urban Decay, Refinery 29, Beekeepers Naturals, the Mickey Mouse collection for Target, Martha Stewart, Skims. She's also done a national commercial for Kohl's, multiple ones in fact, a speaking role for Metro PCS, Hewlett Packard, and the Apple Watch that she was in with Foe. Top model.
Cute.
She's also been in Beyonce's music videos for Formation, and she was
Oh my
right
God.
behind DJ
Jesus.
Khaled in the No Brainer video. Yeah. So very featured. She's Kari X Michelle, and in almost an affront to Tyra, her current hair is this curly honey blonde, which does look great and probably should have been the color that she got on the show.
I was gonna say I'm scrolling through her Instagram. She's had like every color hair, and it's almost it feels like she's like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
I can rock anything except for piss
That
yellow.
one color. And then I found her profile on one of her current representations, Photogenics Media, and y'all, she has some incredible photos, truly some of the best post-show photos I've ever seen. It's Photogenics Media. I encourage our listeners to look it up if you're interested. Her TikTok is also Kari X Michelle, and she doesn't have a lot of videos, but one of her first from 2022 is one where she is responding to someone else who called her makeover on Top Model the worst of all time. And the video is just her saying, when you're the worst makeover of all time, and then showing clips from it. So she agrees and knows. You can also, she's one of the few people that I found a ton of like red carpet or similar like 2-minute long interviews, and they're not super notable except in one where she's asked, what was it like to work with Tyra? She gives this perfectly diplomatic answer of everything you'd expect it to be.
Oh,
And then she does go on to say like she has a lot of information. Like it's very like It's positive if you don't think about what I'm saying.
You really looked great up there.
You look like you were having fun.
The costuming, the lighting. It's great seeing you on stage.
So luckily, it seems like Kari Michelle has had a wonderful modeling career afterwards, especially in the commercial world, which is funny because on the show...
They kept saying high fashion, high fashion, high fashion.
Yeah, totally, Lex. But not only that, but in the commercialist stuff was actually when I found her the weakest. So I'm glad to see that maybe that was just the product of the show or that she's grown or whatever it may be. But wow, Adidas is all over her.
Yeah.
We've had bad makeovers that like quote unquote ruin people. I don't think, looking back, I would not say that after watching Kari, because it was fully the fault of the show that she didn't succeed.
I've never seen something so ill-suited to someone.
And then not address
and so
it.
poorly done.
Yeah. Because think about our iconic bad makeups. Britney Cycle 8, Molly Cycle 16. But eventually those got fixed or eliminated. And those contestants still went on the show for quite a while.
Right.
It truly felt like this deflated Kari.
And nobody involved with the show would admit that it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
They were always like, this is it. Alien.
This is one that I feel like it should have been that top model staple of the first time Tyra sees her. She's like, this isn't the color I actually wanted. So we're going to fix it if you stick around.
I said ice princess.
And I don't know. I guess a lot of my feelings of Kari are from those early episodes. And I think it's that it still was there. Obviously, the makeover deflated it, but I think so much of it was the show was not interested in her in that way.
No, she brought a maturity and a professionalism, I felt, on set that the show just fully is not interested in at this point.
And I think her relationship was the not drama one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very much on purpose.
But if you think we are the drama, are we the drama? Maybe. No. No, it's the children who are wrong. You can rate and review.
What a fun combo.
Yeah. You can rate and review and subscribe. All three things still matter.
Yes.
You can also reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email directly at podleadum@gmail.com.
And I wanted to take a minute because sometimes we get some really wonderful emails that come in after the mailbag. We don't have time to include them. And we really like to shout out these people.
Yeah.
And I had one that I wanted to read to y'all today.
Ooh.
Hello. I want to start this off by saying that my name is Julia W. And I too am a JW.
Yay.
Great initials, great name. I'm 27, and it wasn't until maybe a year ago that someone told me that the signs I see for jw.org are for the Jehovah Witness website. Up until then, it had just been a fun little reminder of me for me.
Yep.
I love all three of you and the podcast. I grew up watching ANTM reruns in middle school and would plan out the days I wanted to pretend to be sick based on when all-day marathons were airing.
Smart.
My favorite shift on rewatching it now at the age of 27 is that I no longer want to be skinny like the models, as watching it as an 11-year-old was maybe not the best thing for my body image and self-esteem. Instead, I'm struck by how freaking tall the models are. I'm 5'2", though, which is arguably the cutest height. Anyway, I thought you guys would appreciate how I came to find out about the pod. I'm in a 12-step program and have a little more than a year and a half of sobriety. The woman that I asked to be my sponsor is an avid listener and even sent you guys something that you opened in a mailbox episode. When I told her I was going to email you guys, she said I'd better mention that. Listening to your podcast and talking about it with my sponsor has been such a gift for my sobriety. Addiction is really heavy, and sharing this with my sponsor has helped make life feel a little bit lighter. I now have sponsees and have joked with my sponsor about how maybe I should make them listen to the podcast as a part of their step work. Thank you for bringing me joy every, as my sponsor calls it, favorite podcast Wednesday TM. The amount of times I have written Pod Leadum on my daily gratitude list speaks for itself.
Oh.
Just the loveliest thing to hear. Really, just incredibly moving.
That made me I'm not the sap on this podcast, and I have a tear in my eye.
First of all, thank you so much for writing that email and sharing that with us. And I know, Hannah, that you asked that we could share it, so to make sure. And like, we get so many lovely emails, and it just means so much to us that it's allowed people in multiple different ways to engage with other folks about the podcast. That's something that, sometimes I think of podcast as very insular, individual things, but there is something that can be so immediately bonding over shared media And
Yes.
I'm glad that we could be that in a small way for you.
And we get so many wonderful messages about getting people through hard times. And for me and for all of us, doing this podcast and hearing from you gives the same back to us. So thank you so much for telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just wish your name, and I hope your name is Julia Wooger Baker.
The night, the lights
turned out in Warja.
Also, y'all, let me say this about JW name. JW.org, JW Marriott. And there is a pet toy brand where they just put a big JW on it. And I've gotten so many of those as gag gifts. Because it's just like, isn't it funny? There's a ball that says JW. Waka
It's
waka.
JW's ball.
And I keep them all.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I'm just picturing you with a JW ball pit in your apartment.
There's like literally 4 over here.
Find me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on TikTok at JW Crump. Okay.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and JW Ball anytime you do.
Please.
So for PodLeadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.